Hello, this is Gabriel, and I am walking to my grandma's house for a bacon delivery. Life is too short for fake butter, people, and meat.
It's gonna be another hot one here. This is the setup that I got going on. I'm gonna get some coals going right here. We got this upright, and then we got this offset. So I'm just trying to get everything going so that I can throw this bacon on here. I'm just trying different things, see what works best. I really like to use this one for a future bacon smoker or for anything that's small enough for me to, makeshift right there. So got some center blocks down there at the bottom. This one on the back side. It's got leaks everywhere, so that's just going to be open fire. So after roughly 7 days of being in brine, dry, vacuumed, sealed bags, and then wet brine, we got a little bit of everything here. So this is the dry one. I think this is my favorite right here. This is from our Kuni, and I just love this one. So I'm not gonna season these because I did do a test on these before I dried these out, because they've been sitting for about a day and a half drying. So I'm gonna put a little bit of pepper only. They were all, as far as flavor goes, they were all pretty good. I was not mad at all. Now, I will tell you, the brine that was the best, in my opinion, was definitely the dry one. The wet one was very salty. I mean, super, super salty. And then the vacuum sealed one was, that was a tough one. Because that one was sweet. I love the taste of that one. But the dry one, in my opinion, is the best overall. That bad boy right there. I think that's the one. I'm actually gonna put it closer to the fire. I'll put it right there. I'll try to get at least 3 slabs in here, and then our slicer's not gonna be able to handle the long width. They're gonna do it. I'm gonna have to slice it this way. So we're gonna get small cuts of bacon, which I'm okay with. Bacon's bacon, right? At the end of the day. This is the wet one, and this one is also from our Kuni. And I'll do a little bit of pepper on that one and some paprika on it. I wanted to do some sugar and see if I could kick that saltiness down a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see if in the middle of this, I either spray this or if I'll do something with it. I just wanted to do a little bit of paprika on it. Nothing major. This one's also going to go in that. And I think once I get these off, I'll cut this one to a smaller size. But those two are from our Kuni. And then I'm going to fit one more over here. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I got me some fancy hooks, yo. So this one's store-bought, and this one's a pretty good slab of meat, and this one was also dry, cured. Guys, there's something about the dry curedness that, I mean, it leaves you with not a whole lot of meat, or fat for that matter, because it just dries out. So on the Kuni I'm okay with, but I don't think I'll do, if I ever do store-bought again, I don't want to do the dry rub. So that's store-bought right there. I'm not doing anything to it because that was the vacuum sealed one. Again, Kuni vacuum sealed. And we're done there. And again, I'm just opening and closing these, but I'll stop doing this here in a couple of minutes as soon as I'm done recording for you guys. Boy, that is pretty. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna walk away. I'll throw a little bit of coals down there, get this box up, and Try to keep it at 200 degrees. The good thing about this bad boy, it does have a little thermometer there. I like that. I really, really like that. This one doesn't. That's okay, because I got a digital one, and I'm going to be putting some probes in those meats here in about, I don't know, about an hour or so, see where we're at, and try to keep this fire going. Like I said, we're burning the coals right here. I've got a little bit of extra wood. This shouldn't take that long, anywhere from 4 to 6 hours roughly, maybe less. This has been fun and a lot of hard work, but I've always wanted to do this. I mean, way back when we were in the city, you know, I always joke around about this kind of stuff. You know, one of these days, and you know, God is great. He's taken care of us. He's done a lot of good things for us, and He's going to continue taking care of us, I believe, because I do have that faith. And this right here was very fun for me to do, and I'm going to keep doing these things. So the main reason for us to raise these animals is so that we can, you know, eat off of them. And I know that a lot of people out there, you know, they're not about that life. But that's okay though. Like I said, I'm gonna continue saying that, you know, this life is for us, and we enjoy it. So for me, making bacon here from our own, I mean, seeing some of these animals out here in our own pastures, and I get to do kebabs. I get to make my own bacon for my family and feed my family, and I know what's going in these animals. You can't beat that, y'all. That one's beautiful. Let's get it out. Look at this bad boy. Woo, it's hot. So this is the store-bought, and it's actually this is the wet brine. But I've got another hook, and I'm gonna put it down here on this side. Let that one cool down, and I'll get the other ones off because those things are hot. So check this out. This bad boy here is a dry rub. This is store-bought. Looks beautiful. Very firm. This one here is our kuni. Ah, that's hot. That's our kuni one. And this one was vacuum sealed. That's just fat though. Okay, I took these guys out. 154 degrees, 152 degrees. Vacuum sealed. This one was dry rub or dry cured. So I'm gonna let these guys cool down. I'm actually gonna put them back in the refrigerator. I've got some boxes over there that or some bins that I'm gonna put them in. This big slab is taking a lot longer, and consistent temperature all the way across. So this one's doing really, really good. These guys, I haven't put the probes yet, but I've also kept this one a lot cooler than I had this one. I've kept this fire going a lot hotter. And by a lot, I mean about 40 degrees. But this one, now I just got it up to about 180 degrees. It was about 130, 150. I got both vents open right now, but I'm about to close this back up because those guys just got flipped. Here is our bacon. Okay, stop it. Yeah. My son is separating these out so that we can go ahead and put them in a vacuum sealed bag. So we're good. We're doing good, or you know, good, better, best type or okay. You guys get it. You guys get it. We're taking all the good pieces and we're putting them together, and then the bad ones, or the, we got some bad cuts. But this is the size of the bacon once it's all said and done. And we did some thin ones, and then we did some thicker ones. So that's not bad. It tastes like bacon too. You want to try it? But don't do it like a pterodactyl.
Maybe you shouldn't eat bacon while handling meat.
It's smoked, it's cooked.
Salmonella.
There's no salmonella here, dude. It's safe. You could technically eat it like that if you wanted to.
Really?
Mm-hmm. What do you think?
It's good. It tastes like bacon.
Not too salty?
Not too salty.
Just super smoky though, right?
I don't know what you mean by that, but it tastes amazing.
Oh, okay.
I like the fat.
This is our store-bought bacon, or store-bought pork belly. And this is Carl. Big difference. I'm also thinking that I might have over smoked them because, well, no. Now, we went with this thickness. We've tried a couple of different ones already, and I think this is the thickness that we like in our bacon. The thicker ones come out almost like a ham texture because they are a little bit thicker than that. And then the thin ones, you lose about 60% of the size of the bacon. And as you guys can see, that our bacon slices were not that big. We're making these a little bit bigger. I'm getting a hold of working this thing, and so far so good. I like it. Store-bought Carl. So I definitely think that we did a good job. There's always improvement though, and I do believe that we're going to tweak it a little bit more. I want to keep practicing, so I am probably going to find local pork belly that's been farm raised, and then I'm also going to get store-bought. That's the only way you can improve on those. Store-bought, we're going to spend about $16 to $17 to $20, depending on the amount or what it's going for that day. And then farm raised, we're going to triple that. Easily triple it. But I'm liking the direction that we're going with. This being our first time, I think we did good. And the good thing about all this, again, guys, is that is reusable grease for your everyday cooking. And I do believe that this is way better than store-bought canola oil or vegetable oil or any of those other oils. This is actually coming from pasture-raised animals, Well, this is a mixture of both, but still, more than half of that, more than 3/4 of that is from Carl, because he's fat. Was fat. Look at that. All we do is we strain it, and then we reuse it. So we're going to keep working on this. We're going to have one more taste test. Not that one because it's hot, right?
Yeah, that's hot.
So get Carl because that one's been sitting there for a little bit. Mm-hmm. Last taste test because we got more work to do. What do you think?
Perfection.
Perfection?
No
All right.
room for improvement?
No, definitely room for improvement, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's go to Mama.
Mama can't. That's really good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Delicious.
Yep.
All right.
It's so good.
Okay, guys.
This is so good, but that one...
You guys are going to have to forgive me if some of y'all are like, man, that's so delicious. Look, it is. Um,
I have to say,
even the store-bought is delicious. Now,
not store bought, the pork belly.
yeah, the pork belly. That's what I'm talking about. Pork belly that we cured ourselves. Now, this is the wet brine, baby. This was wet brine, or wet cured. Is it salty?
I was too busy licking my chops to know that.
Well, here, try that. That's the store-bought belly.
They're all good.
They're all good, right?
They're all good, but I think Carl's fat has a richer flavor.
Yes, it's got a richer flavor. And,
okay, I got the salty on that.
right? So the meat is what actually. So Carl is very fat. He's about like 30%. 30% meat and the rest is all fat. So the fat doesn't get that saltiness as much as the meat does. Once you get to the meat side of Carl, of our pasture-raised pig, you can tell the difference on that saltiness. But it's only on the wet cure. I didn't notice that on the dry one and on the vacuum one. The vacuum one is actually sweet. It actually held on to that sugar a lot better. But again, guys, we'll continue doing videos like this. We are going to improve. Our packages are very, very small right now. We've got about 20 packages. But I think that in our head, it's like we got more bacon. We really don't. It's like not even 8 ounces per package. Like, seriously, it's not even half a pound.
We're doing like a single serving.
It's like a single serving for me.
Well,
I'm joking.
kind of.
But we will be making more videos like this. So stay tuned for those videos of bacon, curing ham, things like that. Because I want to learn. I want to continue doing this for my family, and I want our family to eat, what we raise. But we have lamb that we're also going to be doing some. We're gonna put some recipes together, and we're gonna, show you guys. But again, thank y'all. Eat bacon. Eat real meat. Have a good one. What am I supposed to say?
Life is too short. Hold on. Yeah, I'm just gonna show you the sticker. You see that?
So, guys, just remember, life is too short to be eating fake meat.